I am Steve Clark, and my wife and I are the proud owners of the Music Academy of Asheville. We actually, Rock Academy LLC is our umbrella company. It's actually 3 businesses, and we also run a nonprofit. So we have Music Academy of Asheville, the Rock Academy, Ashtown Sound, which is our sound and recording studio, and then we also run a nonprofit called Give to the Music, where we raise funds for scholarshiping underprivileged children that would otherwise not be able to afford music lessons, instruments, those kind of things. I have been in financial services for 32 years. I have run a finance company, a bank, a mortgage company, a credit union. So you wonder how in the world does somebody who runs a calculator all day get involved in this? It actually started for us. Let me just digress and tell you about how the company started. Ann Coombs, who's a local performer and musician in Asheville, saw that there was a need in Western North Carolina for music education, and she founded Asheville Music School back in 1996, and grew the heck out of that thing. And I think about maybe 2006, she started doing rock guitar camps in the summer, and our son, who was a basketball player, expressed an interest in music, and we saw an ad somewhere about a rock guitar camp, and signed him up for it, and he did a week of that, and that ultimately became Rock Academy, and opened the Music Academy of Asheville about 2008. In West Asheville, and we just celebrated a 10-year anniversary there. So my son kind of got us into it. He was in Rock Academy a couple years, but then he went on to high school, and high school basketball sort of took over, and it was real difficult for him to play travel basketball and play guitar and do all the gigs and those kind of things. So he went into the basketball thing full time, and my daughter, who's always been musically gifted, she started taking piano and voice lessons at the Asheville Music School when she was about 6 years old. She's 20 now. So when Ann started the nonprofit Give to the Music, since we were involved with Rock Academy and the music school and all that, she asked my wife to be on that board. So my wife spent basically 10 years on the Give to the Music board. Ultimately, Ann, who is now in her 60s, decided to retire because she had been doing this a very long time. So she approached us in April of 2017 and asked us if she said she wants us to own a music school. And I'm a banker of 32 years. My wife is a commercial insurance agent, and I'm like, we've been around the music school, but we're not musicians. We don't know much about running a music school, but we do know business. And she said, well, we're going to make this happen. So we bought the school in May of 17. So what now, a year and 8 months later, here we are. And Ann retired to Florida. Isn't that where everybody goes when they retire? So she moved to Florida, and she's down. I keep getting pictures on Facebook of the lake she's living on. But anyway, a little bit about the school. We've got 17 music teachers. We teach anything from metal to Mozart. This is our Music Academy Asheville website I've got popped up here. I'm proud of the fact that our instructors are the best in the business, and these are highly educated. These are not just guys that taught themselves how to play guitar in their garage. Our Rock Academy director is the music theory instructor at UNC Asheville, so he's a professor. Our other Rock Academy instructor is a East Tennessee State University graduate in folk music and songwriting. Most of our instructors are performing musicians. They either perform as solo acts or they are part of a band. We just attended the hometown holiday jam at Orange Peel the other night, and it was neat to see several of our teachers and their bands up there performing for that, raising money for Missions Children's Hospital. But the neat thing about it is having an instructor who also understands performance and can impart that on the kids. It's really cool. So We have, we took over the school, I think we had about 190 students, and we just passed 235 students, so the school has been growing over the last year and a half. Again, anybody interested, I think our youngest musician started about 5 years old, and we've got guys, you know, that are retired and it's on their bucket list and they always want to learn how to play an instrument. So again, that's the Music Academy side. I've got a rack card there for you about that. And again, the Rock Academy basically teaches you how to be part of a rock band. We've got 6 rock bands starting at age 8. You should see the 8-year-olds. They have no fear. They're fearless. They get up on stage and do their thing. And it's really cool to watch that. Again, my daughter, when she turned 12, she transitioned into Rock Academy and basically stayed in Rock Academy until she aged out. Once they turn 18, graduate from high school and go off to college, you know, they age out of the youth Rock Academy classes, but we do have 2 adult Rock Academy classes. And we've got people that are, I'd say the youngest is probably about 18, 19, up to guys our age. And so if you've ever wanted to get on stage and rock out, you know, it's offered there. The other neat thing about Rock Academy is our students get to perform live gigs in venues throughout Western North Carolina. We do a huge Give to the Music benefit concert at the Orange Peel every year. If you've never been to the Orange Peel, it is the premier performance venue in Western North Carolina. Big stage, awesome sound system, all that. We've performed at White Horse Black Mountain, Gray Eagle, Biltmore Summer Concert Series, all over the place. Our kids got the opportunity 2 years ago to perform on stage at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. So it's really neat. So it's not just about learning how to play music, but they play live venues in front of audiences, and that's a whole different thing to learn how to do. Tell you a little bit about Give to the Music. Again, saw the need there where kids wanted to take music lessons, just couldn't afford it financially. So Ann founded Give to the Music. We do fundraisers throughout the year for that. And again, the big one is our Orange Peel fundraiser each year. And we always have more scholarship requests than we have money. So the fundraising piece of that and donations to that are very important to that. The Orange Peel concert funds most of our scholarships for the year. But it's really neat to see what music does for kids. You see some of them come in and they're just withdrawn and you know, they have low social skills and you know, they gain confidence from playing the instrument or singing or whatever. And it's neat to see just the transformation that happens in kids with you know, how music brings that out of them. So rather than speaking the whole time, I did have a couple things I wanted to show you guys that I thought were kind of neat. I'm going to show you, do this little excerpt here real quick. This is Cliff Williams from AC/DC. I think everybody knows AC/DC. And he's their bass player. And we actually did a drawing for a guitar. And this young man here won the guitar. And it's pretty neat to be presented a bass guitar from the bassist from AC/DC. And he signs it on the spot. So that's a pretty cool thing. Needless to say, that bass guitar raised us a lot of money for the nonprofit. A lot of support from musicians for Give to the Music. And we have, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Joe Lasher Jr., but he is a local musician who's in Nashville now recording. He's been our headliner and other musicians in the area. But just want to give you a quick excerpt of, here's some of our Rock Academy kids a few years ago performing an AC/DC song right after that was presented. And this was recorded from a cell phone, so the acoustics aren't real good, guys. So. And the blonde on my right, that's my daughter. All right, so there's your concert for the morning.
We're awake now.
You're awake now. Also, I've got a nephew who's a videographer, and he created this for television ads for us, which I thought was kind of neat. This is our kids performing in front of Hickory Tavern at the Biltmore Summer Concert Series. Actually, it's all of our rock bands are performed there. All right, cool. Hey, I got 2 minutes left. I'm rolling here. So if you want to learn more about the Music Academy of Asheville, the Rock Academy, Give to the Music, or Ashtown Sound, Music Academy, Asheville.com is the website for the music school, rockacademync.com for Rock Academy, and givetothemusic.org is the nonprofit website. If anybody's interested in helping kids on that side of things, we are looking for board members. If anybody would like to be a part of Give to the Music and you know, help enrich a child's life by helping us with that nonprofit, it's a really rewarding thing to do as well. With that, I've got a couple minutes left. Any questions?
Are all your lessons up in the West Asheville area?
They are. We're located at 1408 Patton Avenue in West Asheville. It's right across from Gross Funeral Home, beside Happy Hill Restaurant in West Asheville. We're in there with Music City and High Alta Real Estate. We've got the top floor and the bottom floor, and teach lessons. They pretty much start about 2 in the afternoon when kids get out of school, and most teachers teach till 8 o'clock at night. Most lessons are 30-minute lessons once a week. You have the same time slot each week. And then the Rock Academy is a Saturday thing. We have 3 Saturday classes that go. They generally go for an hour and a half on Saturdays and practice their performance. We're actually in the middle of a songwriting workshop and a sound and recording workshop that are going on Saturdays as well. But a lot of the kids take private lessons on the Music Academy side and then perform on the Rock Academy side.
So shout out to Steve. Give to the Music is a great organization locally and nationally. I had a coworker who was a pastor's wife, and they didn't have the most money, and their 2 daughters were very interested in music and went to the Music Academy. And one of the daughters got an instrument based on one of the scholarships with the program, and she is loving playing her new instrument and stuff like that. So it's an incredible program to get music into young people's lives. So.
Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, and it's amazing how many people just show up and donate. They'll clean out their garage and they'll have a set of drums that they hadn't played in 20 years, and you know, they'll donate it, and we'll give it to a deserving child. And kind of hard to take music lessons without an instrument. So thank you, Jesse. Anything else?
Is your recording studio on location?
It is. It is, yeah. We've got a full state-of-the-art recording studio, sound engineer. We even teach classes in that if somebody wants to learn how to do recording or videography. That's another aspect of the business that we teach.
Can I sign up for the video?
You can, yeah. Come on, man. We'll hook you up. And actually, our sound engineer is a college-educated sound engineer. So again, these guys are professionals and they know their stuff.